One of y'all told me that they also have the burlap stretch canvases in the 8x10. And I went to Dollar Tree last night and I found a whole case of them. And I swear I only bought half of it, but I wanted to buy the whole thing. So I picked up that and an 8x10 frame from the Dollar Tree. Doesn't matter which one, because we're going to paint it. But I thought we could make a very quick, easy shore living DIY with that little sailboat wall charm from the Dollar Tree. Anytime you do burlap with like white on it, I love that for a coastal feel. So I just take apart the frame, pop out the glass. We're definitely not going to need that for this. I want the bumpy texture of the burlap. And I love that there are standard sizes to go in picture frames. So I just mixed Caribbean blue and a white together to give me a very light beachy blue. And I'm just going over this gray frame all over to make a coastal frame for it. Anytime I can frame like a canvas, I always like it better. I'm a big fan of these new burlap canvases. One of my last videos, I crafted with the 5x7 one, the small ones. I have a bunch of those as well, but I was really excited to find the 8x10s. So I'm also going to go around the edges. This doesn't really have an inside lip on the frame, so it's super easy to paint. I'm okay if a little bit of the gray shows through because it'll add to the distress a little bit, but I do really want it to be nice and blue, so I do go over the front of it with another coat. Now I want to distress it to make it look, coastal farmhouse. So I take a little white and a chunky brush, and we're going to do a very light distress all over just to kind of break up some of the blue. Give it that coastal farmhouse charm. Super easy to paint. Definitely, I picked up some more of these frames today because I'm sure I'm going to need them for all of those burlap canvases that I bought. So here is the 8x10 burlap canvas. I like these so much better than the regular canvases because I hardly ever use those for anything. But burlap is right up my alley. So it fits in there perfectly. I'm going to try it on to see if it fits. Just trying to make sure that the paint was dry. I didn't want to mess anything up. Now, I didn't really take the staples out of this, but you totally could if you wanted to get them out of the way. They weren't really in the way for me, so I just kind of left them in there, just standing straight up. But the burlap isn't going to stay in there, so I just do a small bead of hot glue all around the inside, the edges where the glass would normally sit. And just pop our little burlap frame in there. I said they were in my way, and then the staples were like a little bit in my way. You might want to pop them out. It might make your job a little bit easier. But super lightweight, the burlap frame and this frame. So I don't think that's going to be very heavy at all. And then I wanted to attach a little wall charm. These are so cute. This is the white sailboat one. They also have I think the seashell one I've crafted with. I love them. I don't really need the tassel and all the wood beads though. So I'm just going to use some pliers and pop that off. And it's just going to leave me with a really cute white sailboat that's lightly distressed with a little bit of wood showing through. So I thought that'd be really cute displayed against the burlap. Very simple, just like a silhouette, right? And so I'm going to use hot glue to glue that on to the burlap. Kind of centering it right in between. I think that looks really good. I was thinking about you could put the back on it if you wanted it to stand up. You might want to paint it first though before you put it on there because it might be a little bit dark. But I decided just to use one of those sawtooth hangers that I have left over from the canvases and just put that in the back of the actual canvas. And I can just use that to hang it. It can be all open in the back like that. And this is how it turned out. Our little burlap canvas with a little shore living wall charm on there of the little sailboat.